That's a message right there. Let the blood do its thing. Let the blood do its work. And maybe I'll preach that next week. Amen. So glad to see each and every one of you. Amen. Here. It was the power of Jesus that woke us up this morning. Amen. It's just the mercies of God every morning. They renew. His compassions fail not. Amen. And they're renewed every day. Amen. So we're good to see that the compassion of God has touched us this morning and has allowed us to assemble here this morning. And we're so glad to be here. I'm encouraged by what I see and what I hear. And so I have no other thought but just keep on pressing in the Lord. Amen. He's done so many wonderful things for me. Where I can't tell them all. Can't tell them all. Each second I stand, there are so many things that go on in our physical bodies that have to keep working correct all the time. And they just keep working, second after second. You might not be in the best physical condition. You might be going through situations. I'm diabetic. I'm going through diabetic situations. But there's so many things that can go wrong in your body at any time that you can fall down. I remember some years ago, I was at my job. It was Saturday. It was around Christmas time. It was the day of our Christmas. I don't know why I'm saying this. It was the day of our Christmas party at our job. And as we assembled at work and it was time to go over to where we were having the banquet, somebody said, "Where's sister?" They didn't say sister. They said, "Where's Jane?" Young lady. She was in her early 30s. "Where's Jane?" Jane had fallen out, died that morning. She had a brain aneurysm. And just like that, she was gone. Mm-hmm. There's so many things that have to work perfectly in our bodies for us to stand upright and for us to be alive. And God, in His mercy, continues to do it. Y'all know my brother was playing on the organ some years ago. Playing on the organ, he fell out and died. It's only of God's mercy. And we don't know when our time is. So if you're not right, you better get right. You better get right. Am I saying the truth? Amen. Amen. Certainly we want to support our missionary Clark on tomorrow night. We want to support the jurisdiction, but we have good reason to support it because our missionary Clark is speaking tomorrow night. And she spoke last week. And she was tremendous. She was tremendous. If you weren't here last week, you can go online. You go to our church website and watch it. How many of y'all go to the church website? You can watch it. You can go to Facebook and watch it. And you will see a tremendous message that she spoke. And we want to encourage each and every one of you to be on it tomorrow. We have some tremendous speakers here. And at any time, I can call anyone. And I might do that this morning. Because I know Dr. Smith got a word. And we know Elder Blackwell's got a word. And we know Mr. McConaughey's got a word. And we know Missionary Blackwell's got a word. At any time. So I'm gonna keep them on their toes. And on one of these Sundays where I'm scheduled to preach, I'm gonna have one of them come up. I'm not even. But I know each one of them at any time can give a word, even if it's just a testimony. Amen. Have we not enjoyed what we heard this up to this point? Amen. We're certainly glad to have some new additions to the praise and worship team. We had a beautiful rehearsal yesterday, and the Lord is just moving in the praise and worship team. Next week is the church business meeting. We're going to ask every member to be here next week. We need to set up our church calendar. Good to see the Adams family here. Always good to see them. And they're such a distinguished couple. Right? Amen. And so we want everybody to come back next week for our church business meeting. We have a lot to discuss. We're going to have an abbreviated service next week so that we can get through our church meeting. We want everybody to get to your Super Bowl parties on time. Amen. So get to your Super Bowl parties on time. So please be here next week. Amen. God bless you. And tomorrow night we want to support Missionary Clark. If you want the information, Missionary, do you want to elaborate on it?
I do have the Zoom number. I have sent it out to everyone that has sold me $10 or handed me $10. So if you have given me the $10 and I didn't send you the Zoom information, let me know. But you can hand me the $10 today, or you can continue to sell it to me. And then I will read it